What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy Marlon. We're back at it again with another edition of the show, and man, it feels like a little while now since we have done the show and everything like that. So hopefully everybody is doing okay. And man, oh man, we do have a lot of stuff to talk about today. Make sure you guys hit that like button. We slacking on the freaking likes. What the heck? Why are we still stuck at 70 something likes? Hit that like button to show support, man. The grind has been real. Man, I still can't believe that the PS5 is actually out and all these issues and things like that is happening. Of course, well, you know, it's a launch console, so you know what I'm saying? It's always going to be something. And I literally just got back from Target and everything like that to return mines because, yeah, it just got worse last night. It was making this buzzing, humming sound, and it was very, very loud. What is this calling me? It's always somebody calling. Promise. So I had to return mines and everything like that today at Target. And the crazy part is the lady I'm returning the PS5 and everything, she told me to go to the back of the store to see if I could find another one. I'm like, you know, doggone well ain't no more PS5s, lady. So you let me go all the way to the back and everything like that to see if there's more PS5s. Come on, man. Ain't no more PS5s. They all freaking gone. And you have people out here that are so freaking selfish that are buying so many of them. You know what I'm saying? You got some people, you know, flexing on Instagram, on Facebook, 30, 40 freaking PS5s, and people out here starving to get one. You know what I'm saying? You got people out here refreshing, going to Sony Direct, trying to be able to secure one. And you have people out here selling them for $2,000, $3,000. You know what I'm saying? A piece. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, it's crazy, man. It's really, really crazy. But yeah, I returned mines and everything like that. And yeah, obviously they didn't have any. So I'm glad I have a backup, because always have a backup, especially when you're doing content creation. You always want to make sure that you have a backup or something like that, just in case if something falls through the crack or something like that. But yeah, for me, yeah, it's been a roller coaster for me with my PS5 and everything like that. Starting off with Godfall, with it shutting down, and then after Godfall shutting down, then it started making these loud buzzing noise. Then of course a black freaking screen. You know what I'm saying? Then no audio. You guys saw the stream that I did yesterday. So ain't nobody making up no lies or trying to do nothing for no views. That's just what it is. You know, launch consoles are freaking faulty. Now, my Series X, that's a whole different story. I don't have any problems or anything to say about my Series X. Like, everything's been running smooth so far. So that's really, really good. But yeah, guys, so I do have a backup and everything like that just to kind of go off of. So we're just going to have to wait and see what, you know, transpires. But hey, it is what it is at the end of the day. That's why I always tell people, make sure you're being prepared, because you never know exactly what can happen. Things can change. People change. I mean, you just never know, you know? So yeah, I had to return that. For people that were following me out on Twitter, you guys will already know that I put that tweet out yesterday, recorded my PS5 again, making that buzzing noise, extremely loud buzzing noise. And, you know, imagine if I still had that PS5 right now and I was streaming, like, say, for instance, I was doing a combo stream like I did yesterday. You guys would have heard it through the microphone. Like, it was that freaking loud. And this mic, by the way, is very, very sensitive. So it is what it is. Anyways, with that being said, guys, we do have some topics that we need to be going over and everything. So thank you guys so much for coming through. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Hit that like button. Definitely does help out the show and everything like that. All right, so we're going to talk about not Best Buy. Got Best Buy on my mind. We're going to talk about PS5 stock confirmed for Walmart. So just in case, I know Sony Direct is literally the best place right now to see if you can actually secure a PS5. I mean, Sony Direct, that's where I got the digital sent to me from, from Sony Direct, and they're extremely fast, so I think that's sort of people's safe haven right now to get a PS5 is through there. So, we'll see as time progresses and everything like that. But yeah, so Walmart again, and I think I heard that Walmart's last pre-order showcase that they had was pretty bad. Like all them set times that they had, yeah, people wasn't able to secure one. So apparently Walmart is going to be having something running up again. So for people who missed out on Sony Direct, or they're trying to be able to get one, we're going to dig deep into this one here for you guys. We're also going to be talking about PlayStation boss can't comment on whether or not GOW Ragnarok is being a PS5 exclusive or not. And like I said before, Sony's going to support the PS5 for the next 2 years. So it matters on what some people are able to do. I don't know. I really don't know what's going to happen. But hey, that's just the reality. And like I said, it's not a deal breaker. I know a lot of people really want Jim Ryan to stay true to his words when it comes to PS5 exclusives and everything like that. But hey, we're going to talk about that as well. We're also going to talk about PS5 SSD storage. And Jim Ryan had touched up on this as well. And I know a lot of people are literally frustrated because they're wondering like, okay, what's going on with the SSD storage? Why is it that I can, upgrade my storage and everything like that? And so you got to sit there and delete all your save, because the PS5 automatically save like trophy videos, and it automatically saved like certain video files. So you got to go in there and delete stuff, just trying to be conservative, considering that Call of Duty Cold War is taking up what, 250 something gigs of that. And the good part is, at least, you can install like different portions of it. So if you want to do multiplayer first and then save campaign, or you want to do zombies, at least you have that, so you can kind of prioritize your storage options and everything like that. But hey, that's the reality. That's what's actually going down right now. So we're going to be talking about the PS5 storage situation here from Jim Ryan. Also, Jim Ryan actually, he was all over the place today, or whenever this interview was, but he talked about the $70 price tag for games being fair. Okay, so he's saying that should be a fair price and everything like that. So we're going to dig deep into that as well. We're also going to be talking about Jim Ryan again debunks reports of Sony literally like charging more for first party titles. That's why most of these rumors and everything like that leading up to the PS5 is just freaking fake, right? So yeah, we wanted to talk about that as well. We're also going to be talking about Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War runs at a dynamic 4K resolution in a 120 FPS mode on the PlayStation 5. So we're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about that system software that actually graced us earlier today. So for people who already have a PS5, yeah, there was a system software update, and we're going to be going over that as well, because I know a lot of people have a lot of concerns with PS5. Some people are literally on the fence right now when it comes to the PS5, and they just don't know what to do. They literally just don't know what to do right now. They don't know if they should wait. They don't know if they should buy one. And I've been telling people, just hold off right now. Just hold off right now until Sony irons out all the kinks when it comes to the PlayStation 5. There's definitely a lot of things that needs to be ironed out. So you don't have to jump on the launch bandwagon right away. You don't have to have a PS5 right now. You can wait until next year. You can wait until the second batch rolls out. You can wait until Sony comes out and patch and iron out everything first before you actually get one. You know what I mean? So that's something that I think a lot of people need to pay attention to. Some people are going to wait until there's a slim variant because they don't like the fact that the PS5 is freaking enormous. So yeah, we're going to talk about that. We're also going to be talking about Alana Pierce, man, talking about starting from the bottom, then actually making it mainstream, and then now She's with Sony Santa Monica. Crazy, making moves. So we're going to talk about that as well. We're also going to talk about a not so good news if you're an Xbox fan as well. Microsoft expects Xbox Series X and S supplies to be all the way out until, April. So there's going to be a huge shortage all the way out until April of next year. Not good at all. We're also going to talk about the whole Bethesda situation. And yeah, I know a lot of people wanted me to talk about this, where Microsoft is saying that they want first and the best version of their Bethesda games on their platform. And they're still not going to make it just an all exclusive thing. They still want, other companies to have access to these titles as well, like Nintendo and Sony and all that. So that's some really, really good news there, to say the least. All right, so we do have that, and we do have some more topics that we need to be going over. So make sure you guys do me a favor and thumbs up the show. Hit that share button as well. Definitely do appreciate you guys for coming through. Thank you guys so much for the support. All right, so with that being said, let's go ahead here, guys, and bleed over into our next topic at hand. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to be talking about here is the PS5 stock at Walmart. Okay, and I know this is something that a lot of people really want to find out about, and this is not just for PS5, but this is also for the Series S and X as well. So just wanted to sort of highlight that for a lot of people that are, interested in picking up a S or a S or a X, whatever. All right, so we do have some information here regarding that. So this is coming from Walmart, okay? And hopefully people can get their hands on one. I don't generally know what's going on. Let me close this out. Give me a second, guys. Okay, there we go. We're good to go. All right, so let's talk about this Walmart situation. And hopefully people in the nation that really wants a PS5, they got their hands on it already. But if not, then this should be some good news for you. All right, so let's go ahead here, guys, and bleed over into it. It says PS5 stock confirmed for Walmart just before Thanksgiving. Walmart have PS5 and Xbox Series X and S online beginning at 7 p.m. ET on November 25th, the day before Thanksgiving. So you want to mark your calendars right now. All right, so the day before Thanksgiving, yeah, Walmart seemed like they're going to have some fresh stock of PS5 and Xbox Series X and S. Okay, so you want to mark your calendars for that as well, because I know a lot of people right now, they really want a PlayStation 5 and everything like that. So definitely want to pay attention to this. So a day before Thanksgiving, and I don't know how they're going to do this. Maybe it's going to just be an online only thing, because they said that you won't be able to walk in the store, any store for that matter, and purchase a PlayStation 5 unless it's online, or Series X or S unless it's online. Okay, so yeah, this is probably going to be online. And of course, Black Friday as well, they're going to have more stock and everything to hand out to people who supposedly missed out. And of course, you have these scalpers that are sitting here buying up all the freaking PS5s and reselling them on eBay, reselling them on Mercari for an arm and a freaking leg. I mean, that's just the nature of the beast. But hey, what can we freaking do? Make sure you guys thumbs up the show. Make sure you guys also hit that share button as well. Definitely do appreciate you guys. Okay. All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and bleed over into our next news topic here. Get hype, get excited. We definitely lit around here, man. We're going to talk about God of War, man. And this is a game that, honestly, after playing my PlayStation 5 and just seeing how amazing it is when it was really working, my disc version PS5, and Miles Morales blown away. I mean, just how the games look. It's just like, wow, this is next gen. Demon Souls, this is freaking next gen. And I'm sitting here, my mind is rushing 1,000 miles an hour. And I'm sitting here thinking about God of War, how that is going to freaking look. Yeah, so we're going to talk about this right now with the whole God of War Ragnarok situation. Now, we did have some sort of release date pertaining to this before. And yeah, I don't think that release date was actually legit. I actually put out a tweet about that as well. And the release date was February 5th, 2021. And then Corey Barlog, he actually commented on my tweet, and he was like, "Hey man, what God of War Ragnarok are you talking about, bro?" And I was able to work with the God of War team before with the documentary, with the Raising Kratos and everything. So shout out to Sony Santa Monica. We lit out here. We hype. Let's get it popping, man. But let's go ahead here and dive really deep into this, because this is sparking a lot of conversation right now. And I think a lot of people are just like, what the heck? What's the point of me buying a PS5 if Sony is going to be supporting, the PlayStation 4 for another 2 years? And chances are a lot of those exclusive titles are literally going to be on the PlayStation 4. And we already know that a lot of these companies like Microsoft, Nintendo, and Sony, they like supporting their predecessors. They like supporting the older systems, for a long, at least Nintendo and Sony. Microsoft, they just jump to the next thing as quickly as possible. But at least with Sony, they try to stretch it out as long as they possibly can. And so Jim Ryan literally talked about God of War Ragnarok. And the interviewer asked him, "Hey, will this be a PlayStation 5 exclusive only?" He said he can't comment on that right now. So a lot of people are automatically assuming that, wait a minute, this is going to be on PlayStation 4. Hey man, look. So what if it's on PlayStation 4? At the end of the day, these companies gonna do what they're gonna do at the end of the day, and there's nothing that we could do about it. But for the best version, obviously the PlayStation 5 is the way. Look how amazing Miles Morales look, okay? And that is a cross-generation game. That game is built up off of Spider-Man 2018 engine. So yeah, make no mistake that even if God of War Ragnarok is going to be on PS4, I'm just saying if it is, there's no confirmation because he said he can talk. He can't speak on it right now. Obviously, they got some stuff behind the scenes that they want to be able to share with everyone. But at the same time, this is sparking a lot of speculation, and people are running with this narrative that, hey, God of War Ragnarok is coming to PS4. I mean, the man did not say that. He said he can't comment on it right now. You see what I'm saying? And that simply means that, hey, we're just going to have to wait and see. Now, if it does come to the PlayStation 4, okay, it is what it is, right? Even though I would really want it to be a PlayStation 5 exclusive and really take the full strengths of the PlayStation 5, but we're just going to have to wait and see. And a lot of people are still holding Jim Ryan to his word when he talked about, we believe in generations and anything that's built for PlayStation 5 is going to be only on PlayStation 5. Well, apparently not. Okay, apparently not, because we have a lot of titles, that people were really expecting. The only title that's not on PlayStation 4 is Demon Souls. Okay, and to be honest with you, I think Demon Souls could run on the PlayStation 4 Pro. It might not look as crisp and run as smooth as it did on the PlayStation 5, but I do believe that it can run on PS4 Pro. You know what I'm saying? Because we look at Last of Us 2. Look how the Last of Us 2 is one of the prime examples of visual representation when it comes to hardware, what a system can do and everything. And people also have to understand that a lot of these systems, when it comes to PS4 and Xbox One, you're literally bottlenecking yourself with that Jaguar trash CPU. Thank you so much, Za, for the $1. Definitely does help out the stream. So yeah, obviously PS4 and Xbox One is literally old technology when it comes to everything, right? The Jaguar CPU, the RAM, the video, the GPU, all of that type of stuff, right? So I just still believe that God of War Ragnarok is probably going to be a PS5 exclusive. But like I said, Sony's supporting the PlayStation 4 for another 2 years. So who knows? It is a possibility. And so people need to calm down, take a chill pill, because here's the thing. Spider-Man Miles Morales looks insane. And of course, the PS4 did not hold back the PS5 version for looking immaculate, especially when you're playing Miles Morales in performance mode, right? Performance mode looks insane, buttery smooth. I mean, you can see all the snowflakes. I mean, you can see the lighting. I mean, it's insane. Or you could go with fidelity mode. It looks insane either way, whether you go 4K 30 or you go 4K 60 performance mode. These games look phenomenal, even though that they're cross-generation. So I know for a lot of people, they're already pissed off about Horizon Forbidden West being sort of a cross-generation game, right? So like I said before, it's probably going to be, we're probably going to get more cross-generation games, you know, for at least another year or maybe two. You know what I'm saying? Just because Sony want to continue to support the PlayStation 4. So there's literally nothing wrong with that. So just wanted to kind of clear that up, because I feel like a lot of people is running with this narrative that every PS5 exclusive game is going to be on the PS4. And that is not true. Okay. We know that every single generation, every new console generation, this is just what it is. There's going to be a bunch of cross-generation stuff. And there's nothing wrong with that, because heck, how many PS4s are sold now? I think it was what, 120 million or 125 million. You don't want to piss those people off. You see what I'm saying? So you got to have at least, you know, some cross-generation games here and there to make the transition a bit smoother for a lot of people, so they can actually make that change if they want to go over to the PS5. And let me tell you, the PS5 is leaps and bounds ahead of the PS4. I'm not just talking about how the games look. I'm talking about the speed, you know, like how things load, how things play, you know, with the dual sense controller, how fast it is to access the PlayStation Store and everything. There's definitely a lot of things that the PlayStation 5 offers over the PlayStation 4. And we can sit here all day long and talk about it. But I feel like for a lot of people, they really want that console exclusive game that they feel like, okay, this is only on PlayStation 5, you know, and I could be happy. But even if, I'm going to tell you this right now, even if God of War Ragnarok is a cross-gen game, more people are going to buy it on PS5 because they want to see the best version of the game. You see what I'm saying? So we'll see. We'll see. Only time will tell. Leave y'all thoughts in the comment section and everything. All right. So let's go ahead here, guys. And let me make sure everything is actually running smooth. And I think we are good to go here. Just making sure everything is running good. All right. So let's go ahead here, guys. Let's talk about the PS5 SSD situation. And I know the PS5 SSD situation is something that is sort of a bottleneck for a lot of people, considering how huge these freaking next generation games are. And, you know, people are like frustrated with Sony, like, hey, Sony, what's going on with the storage? You know what I'm saying? What's going on with the storage expansion and everything like that? And hey, I totally understand how the demand is and everything like that. So a lot of people right now are very upset. And I would definitely say this, though. Here's the thing. You got games like NBA 2K21. That is 150 gigabyte. You know what I'm saying? You got Call of Duty Cold War. That is 285 freaking gigabyte. Okay, that's when you install everything. Obviously, you could do different portions and everything, but that is literally insane. And the fact that you're capped at 600 and something, and you really can't do anything. Heck, you can't even hook up an external SSD to your PS5 to play your PS4 games without any freaking issue at all. I'm just saying right now, because it's apparently bricking systems, crashing systems, which is crazy. You can't copy over PS5 games on an SSD. It would have been nice to kind of reserve storage, but you can't freaking do that right now. And that's what's pissing a lot of people off. You can't do that. And so Jim Ryan is saying that the PS5 storage, the PS5 SSD storage should be fine. So how do you guys feel about that? I repeat, Jim Ryan said that the storage should be fine. So I'm asking the general consumer, how do you feel about 667 gigabyte being fine? Are you okay with that? Because here's the thing. A lot of people are not going to agree with that. A lot of people are going to be like, man, that's garbage. Fine. How is that freaking fine? A lot of people don't want to delete their games. You know what I'm saying? Some people be like, man, look, I don't want to delete my games, bruh. Like, you telling me that I have to delete my games? Are you insane? What are you telling me right now? Are you telling me that I need to go ahead and delete all my trophy videos to somehow facilitate the lack of storage? A lot of people are pissed about that. You see what I'm saying? And with the with the competition, even with the predecessor, you know what I'm saying? There was options there for you to upgrade your storage. Okay, there was options. With PS4, there were options to upgrade storage. With PS5, no, it's not. There's no options there right now as it sits. And a lot of people are pissed off about that. I'm not fixing to sit here and hold anybody's hand and walk off into the sunset with this and say, oh, yeah, this is cool. But a lot of people, I'm okay. Look, you know what? I'm making do with what I have. I don't think it's fine. I think that there should be an option for internal SSD. You know what I'm saying? I think that option should have been unlocked and ready to go. And here's the thing. Here's a notion that has actually been going around. A lot of people are saying that the PlayStation 5 shouldn't be released in 2020. They should have delayed it because there's so many issues with the PS5 right now. Not being able to do 1440p for a lot of people, even though that there's a trick around that right now. So a lot of people are complaining about, oh, the PS5 can't do 1440p. Oh, the PS5 have coil whine. It has a coil whine right now, making buzz sounds, right? There's other issues where the disk drive is not reading. All of this stuff is launch stuff, right? This is what launch console has been doing since the dawn of time. There's going to be a lot of glitches. There's going to be a lot of bugs. There's going to be a lot of things to iron out. So this ain't nothing new. The point of the matter is people want to know, why is it that I cannot upgrade my freaking storage? Why is it? And that's the reason why you see a lot of people complain. But for me personally, I'm okay with it. You see what I'm saying? I'm okay. I'm making do. What am I going to do? But for some people, I've seen people raging out on Twitter. Oh, this is just ridiculous. What are we going to do? We're going to sit here and rage? That's not going to make the storage unlock any quicker. I'm okay with it. I've been dealing with it. I got a digital PS5. All my stuff. And as a matter of fact, it sucks for me because Call of Duty Cold War, that's on a disc. Demon Souls, that's on a disc. Miles Morales, that's on a disc. So I don't have the money right now to repurchase all of my games on my digital PS5 all over again. I'm not doing that mess. I'm not doing that mess. You see what I'm saying? And for a lot of people right now, they're messaging me. I get messages every day. People, hey man, hey, you know something? You know anything that's going on with that storage, man? I know you know something, man. I know you know something. Look, man. Doesn't matter if I know anything or not. The point of the matter is we all got to wait. We all got to wait. You see what I'm saying? We all have to wait. And that's just the reality at the end of the day. Now, this is what Jim Ryan basically said. Yeah, they monitored the hard drive usage on PS4. And he's saying based off of them literally micromanaging and looking at what people was using on PS4, it's okay with PS5. Now, a lot of people are going to say, no, that's bull crap. That's bull. A lot of people are going to disagree with that. Oh, PS4 games is different from PS5 games because you got 4K assets. Okay, that is true. Look at how much bigger these games are. You see what I'm saying? Look at freaking Warzone. How huge that freaking game is and still is. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost 300 gigs. Like it's freaking crazy. You know what I'm saying? So for now, it's okay. But bleeding over into next year when all these other games are supposed to come out, we got a problem. We literally got a problem. Okay? And there are reports of people finding a way to trick the PS5 into displaying to a 1440p monitor. So people are trying to find ways around certain, you know, disadvantages with the PlayStation 5. Thank you so much, Andy. Yes, there is some sort of trick that people are doing with the PS5, plugging it up to a 1440p monitor, hoping that it's going to trigger the system to show up on a 1440p monitor. And believe it or not, a lot of people do have 1440p monitors. That's just the freaking reality at the end of the day. There's no real way around it. So obviously is some sort of bottleneck here. And, you know, like I said before, it's okay for now. It's not okay, but it's okay for now. I'm just going to leave it right there because I'm okay with it for right now, because I'm micromanaging how much stuff I store on my PS5. Things that I know that I'm not going to play, I'm not going to install it on my PlayStation 5. Okay, so you micromanage, just like Jim Ryan is saying here, they micromanage the usage of PS4 storage. You need to micromanage what you're using right now until they decide that they're going to unlock it. That's all we can do. But whining and complaining and doing all this threats on Twitter against PlayStation or Microsoft or whatever, that's not going to fix the problem. That's going to make us look crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's I don't know, man. But hey, all we can do is wait. We can't just flick a switch and then automatically it's there. You know what I'm saying? And I do agree with some people, you know, hey, man, I need more storage. I understand, because everybody plays games differently. Some people are not good. Some people like to install every single game that they know they're going to play. Some people don't like deleting stuff. Some people like keeping everything on their system. Like I said, I have an all digital PS5. So there you go. All right. Philip with the $5 says, I haven't had any issues with my PS5. No error messages or breaking. Storage is okay for me. I only play one game at a time. Plus it's quick reload. Of course. So if you're doing that and everything like that, I guess you'll be okay. And actually, I can report that there's literally little to no noise coming from my PS5 digital right now. Little to no noise. Okay, it's been super duper quiet. Like, I haven't heard anything. So I think a lot of the buzzing noise and issues, people are saying it's a coil whine. Who knows what the heck it is? I'm hearing that from reports that people that actually call Sony about this problem, they're saying it's something to do with the disk drive. It's a disk drive problem or something like that. Something to do with the housing of the disk drive when you put a game in there and it start vibrating because of the fast motion, something like that. Okay. And then they're saying, it's a defect and you need to, you know, send it to us so we can actually repair that, yada, yada, yada. But like I said before, are you hearing all different type of stuff? And are you hearing stuff about people buying an SSD, an internal SSD, and putting it into their PS5 and knowing that, bro, like, what are you doing? And they're putting a heat sink on that SSD as well. And they're trying to force close that lid, the lid that's actually on top of the PS5, and then they get mad when it can't close. Like, I'm like, what are you doing? You see what I'm saying? Just wait. People just cannot wait right now. They just want to do whatever they want to do, and it's kind of like, bro, like, just wait. Just freaking wait. I understand how some people feel about this situation, but that's just the freaking reality. So it says, no, I'm guessing about it, Marlon. It's a fact that it won't bother us. Reinstalling is easy. That's what I'm saying. It is what it is. We're just going to have to wait. We're just going to have to wait, bro. That's just the reality. If Jim Ryan is saying that storage that we have right now should be fine, then what in the name of Jesus are you going to do? You're just going to have to wait. You see what I'm saying? So I got my digital, you know what I'm saying? I'm not tripping. The only downside to having a digital console is that if you do have things that you have on disc, you ain't going to be able to play them. You're going to have to repurchase them digitally. And one of the main reasons why I have the digital as a backup is when I receive review copies, because a lot of the review copies that I do get, like I got Observer System Redux, that is a digital game. I'm on the list, you know, press list with Sony. Hopefully they send me something. That's probably going to be digital. So most of the stuff that I do get in for review is going to be digital because of, you know, all this COVID nonsense that's going on, and, you know, saving costs on shipping and everything like that. So yeah, the digital kind of works out for me on that particular front. But am I a collector? Yes, I am. I have a tons of freaking PS4 games here, tons of Xbox games, tons of Switch games, tons of Dreamcast games, tons of PS1 games, tons of PS2 games. I am a old school gamer that love to collect my stuff. You see what I'm saying? So it is what it is at the end of the day. Now, for some people, this is a bottleneck for them because they can't work with the digital. Oh, I don't like Ivan. Well, it is what it is. You especially with what's going on right now, you can't be too picky. Okay. Now, the box with the $2 says all issues with the PS5 goes to show it's truly next gen. Bruh, look, man. Look. It is, some people are able to deal with the issues. They don't mind dealing with the issues and everything like that because they know the experience. Bro, let me tell you something right now. The DualSense alone blows me away. The graphics on some of these cross-generation games, the gameplay on some of these cross-generation games, I mean, it's just mind-blowing. It's literally mind-blowing. It's a huge generational leap on just cross-gen games. And just to hear Insomniac Games say that, look, man, Spider-Man Miles Morales is literally just scratching the surface of what the PlayStation 5 can do. And that is insane because that game looks insane. Don't get me started on Demon's Souls. I'm not the best Demon's Souls player. You guys know I suck at that game, and I'm trying. But back in the day when it was released on PS3, I played it a few times, so I'm not the best at Demon's Souls, but man, that game is incredible, like visually and everything, freaking incredible. One of the best representations of what the PlayStation 5 can do. You know what I'm saying? So people just got to realize that. But like, beggars can be choosers right now. I know some people right now. Let me see in the chat right now. How many of you guys would be okay with a digital PS5? How many of you guys do have a digital PS5? Let me know. Let me know in the chat right now. How many of you guys have a digital PS5? If you don't have a system, how many of you guys would be okay with getting a digital PS5? Because there are reports. It says you have to give the tech around and give it time to catch up. Most definitely. So I see a lot of people saying not me. So a lot of people don't have a digital, and those are hard to find. They're harder to find than the physical, you know what I'm saying, than the disk drive one. So I see a lot of you guys are saying nope. They don't. You need to have that digital though. Have that digital because you never know. And Sony apparently is not going to be making enough of them. They're going to phase out the digital after a while. Yeah, if you can get a digital, get a digital. Because you'll always be able to find a disc-based one. A lot of retailers are going to have a lot of disc-based one. So I would say for value, for $3.99, you cannot beat that. You cannot beat the power per dollar. The power per dollar is insane. Okay? There's no other digital system right now that's on the market that you can actually beat for that price. You see what I'm saying? To get into next gen. So that's more than an entry level. That's your gateway to get into next generation if you don't have $500, because $500 is a lot of money to go around. Okay, I'm just saying. PS5 is fire. They just have to fix the bugs and activate the SSD expansion. Yeah, that's it, man. That's really all they have to do, and everything will be Gucci. All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead here, guys, and start off here with who is this calling me? Always somebody calling. Jeez. All right, so let's go ahead here, guys, and tackle our next topic at hand here. Now, Jim Ryan, literally, I'm telling you, this man has been busy with all these different interviews and everything like that. So we're going to talk about this because, yeah, we're going to have a discussion as a community, because I do know that a lot of people are upset with paying $70 for games. And, you know, just to be fair, man, you got to understand, even Sean Layden, shout out to Sean Layden, he made a valid point about this. Game prices are definitely going to go sky high because of what? Because of production. You see what I'm saying? You got to, you know, technology increases and everything. You got to pay for that technology. 4K ray tracing, expensive technology. You know what I'm saying? You got to hire actors and actresses and all that type of stuff. Production itself is expensive. So obviously, if you're bleeding over into a new generation, obviously, you know that prices are going to go up. And I was already preparing myself for this. And so with an interview with Telegraph, Sony's Jim Ryan stated that the price of $70 per game especially for Demon Souls, is a fair price. Now, I know a lot of people are I'm sorry about that. I know a lot of people are going to throw a wrench in the gear. I know a lot of people are going to say that's bull. I don't think $70 is fair for a next gen game. While some people would say, you know what, it's fair because as long as we're getting better value, as long as we're getting more content, as long as the game looks better, play better, I'm okay with that. So how many of you guys disagree with Jim Ryan here, where he's saying that a game like Demon Souls for $70 is a fair price? How many of you guys are okay with that? Because I know because of inflation and everything like that, like Europe and all those other places, games are even way more. They're way more expensive at other parts of the world than it's here in the US. And so I know a lot of people are literally saying, that's too high, $70 for a game. Some people are balling like the Joneses, so they do have that type of paper to literally go around. Me personally, hey, I'm gonna make it. I make it till I make it. You know what I'm saying? I'll get there when I get there. For some people, they're balling like that, so $70 is okay. You see what I'm saying? Whereas some people, they're like, man, $70 is a bit too high. But if you got to look at what type of game it is, the production behind it. How does the game look? How does the game play? You see what I'm saying? Is it something that you know that you're going to really enjoy? And for some people, you can't put a price. You can't put a price tag on happiness and what some people really want to play and enjoy. So you kind of have to look at that as well. But Jim Ryan is saying that's a fair price for that type of entertainment. Okay, so for a game like Demon Souls, for that type of caliber of entertainment, for that type of caliber of game, yeah, $70 is a fair price. And honestly, even though Demon Souls is a remake, this is a remake we're talking about. This is not something that is literally a new IP or something that's built from the ground up or something like that. This is a remake. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, yeah. You know, some people are going to disagree with that. Like, oh, this is a remake. They're charging $70 for a remake. But it ain't just any remake, though, because they really went back and literally redid the animations. Obviously, the way how the enemies move and everything is still where it was when you played it like 10 plus years ago. But they really went in. Bluepoint did a great job. Sony did a great job behind Demon Souls remake. And I know a lot of people are not huge fans of Demon Souls remake or just Demon Souls in general. They feel like it's too hard of a game. Like I said before, I'm not the best Demon Souls player in the world, but I'm just saying, guys, this is just the reality of it. Game prices are going to go up. Every generation, be prepared. Get your pocketbooks ready. That's just the way it is. If you want a game, if you want to play with the big boys, this is just what it is. And let me tell you something right now. Next generation is very expensive because you got to buy the console, you got to buy the games, and for some people, they want the creme de la creme experience. You got to buy the 4K TV to go with that, right? Whether you're going to go with an OLED or you're going to go with an LCD TV, or you just, I don't know what the heck you're going with a monitor. It's going to cost you a lot of money. You're going to spend well over $1,000. Any way you want to skin it, any way you want to look at it, you're going to spend a lot of bread and everything like that. So you got to make sure that you have that money ready to go. You know what I'm saying? It's not cheap, period. Now, for $70 for a lot of people, I hear a lot of people saying, hey, that's too much bread to go around. I understand that. OLED TV, bruh, I understand that. You see what I'm saying? I understand that. A OLED TV is like what? $1,600, $1,500. You see what I'm saying? You know, a QLED TV, expensive, literally expensive. So, hey, man, it is what it is, bro. But I do agree with Jim Ryan on this. I think $70 for Demon Souls is a fair price because of how that game plays, not just the graphics, but how it plays. It's truly next generation. And if you're going to charge me $10 more for an experience like that, I will take it. Like I said, as long as I see Marlon, as long as Marlon sees the value, as long as you, Calvin or Brad or whatever your name is, as long as you guys see Carissa, Sabrina, Brianna, as long as all of y'all, I don't know y'all names, but I'm just saying, as long as y'all see the value in these games, as long as y'all see the value in buying a PlayStation 5, nobody can shove a PS5 down your throat. You got to decide that for yourself. Okay. Now let's go ahead here and sort of bleed over into our next topic. Hopefully you guys enjoying the show. Make sure you guys hit that like button as well. Definitely does help out. Make sure you guys hit that share button as well. Gang, we out here. Let's get it popping. All right, so now we're going to talk about Jim Ryan again. And this time he is talking about something that's very, very interesting. And obviously he literally debunked this rumor here, because people, and this is the thing, there was a rumor going around that Sony was considering to raise the price of, you know, exclusive games higher than $70. Ha! Yeah, okay. That's why I said a lot of these PlayStation rumors are fake. You see what I'm saying? A lot of these quote unquote insiders are fake. You see what I'm saying? They say, oh yeah, the PS5 is gonna overheat. Not one PS5 have overheated. Not one. Yes, it's making a buzz sound. It's doing this, it's doing that, but not one freaking PS5. Not one. You see what I'm saying? Is overheating. I haven't seen no videos about it overheating. If that's one thing I know Sony did, they made sure that they spent a lot of money on the cooling. They went with liquid metal. It's a huge heatsink inside of the PS5. Even before the PS5 came out, Sony said that they will be monitoring how the system runs and everything like that with demand and title, so they can adjust the fan on how the fan works and everything like that to keep the system cool. So they can control everything, you know what I'm saying, with a flick of a switch. If they really want, they can shut your PS5 down. They can change the frequency of the fan. They can do all of that type of stuff, right? So they are in full control. Yes, you have the system, but they're in full control of what they decide to do with the system and everything like that. So I'm not going to sit here and tell people that the PS5 is not a well-built machine. Yes, it is a well-built machine, but there's issues that needs to be ironed out. Same thing with Series X. There's a small number of reports. Now, there's more people reporting about their PS5 crashing and Miles Morales in rest mode. Supposedly, this new update is supposed to fix all of that. But I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Things happen. Things happen. That's just what the heck. You know what I'm saying? I think that they should have just delayed the PS5 until next year. I mean, I know people would have been pissed, but I think they should have just delayed it till spring of next year to iron out all this stuff. Trust me, as much as I want to play Miles Morales and Demon Souls and Godfall and all of that type of stuff, it just makes sense to delay it till next year. I know a lot of people would have been pissed, but versus dealing with all the issues that we're dealing with now, yeah, I'd rather have a semi-perfect system with literally no issues at all. And of course, we don't live in a perfect world, but you guys get what I'm saying. There's a lot of issues right now that a lot of people are complaining about. So if you're going to complain, they should have just freaking delayed the freaking system altogether. Now, Jim Ryan dismisses reports that Sony was considering higher first-party PS5 game prices for launch. Lies. Lies. So, no, they was not trying to exceed $70. I mean, yeah, that would be literally insane if they sit here and try to sell the game. I mean, like I said, the value has to be there. If the consumer does not see the value, then that's a big freaking problem. That's a massive L. Okay, if there's not any sort of incentive for you to sell games higher than $70, heck, people are complaining about $70, let alone you trying to sell them a game for $80, $90, $100. Yeah, it better be a lot of content. It better come with all the DLC. If the game better look phenomenal and play next gen and all of that type of stuff. The story better be top notch. The replay value better be top notch. If you're gonna charge me something higher than $70. I'm just saying, guys, I'm just going to keep it real with y'all. That's just the nature of the beast when it comes to consumers and what they're looking for when it comes to overall value. All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and bleed over into our next topic at hand here. Hopefully you guys are literally enjoying the show. Yeah, man, we're gonna rock out here to our next topic, and this one here is definitely very, very interesting to say the least. And I think this has a lot of people talking because, you know, Call of Duty Cold War, I was literally gonna be holding off on this game because I was like, Dan, that's a lot of storage, and I didn't know if a lot of people was gonna be copying it or not. But I know Call of Duty every year, that's just the way it is. But we do have some information here to kind of share with you guys when it comes to the PlayStation 5. So it states here that Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War runs at a dynamic 4K resolution in 120 FPS on PS5. Now, I know a lot of people would say, oh, it's dynamic 4K. Look, I don't care. Look, we're getting 120 FPS. We're getting 120 FPS. I don't care. The FPS is all I care about. Dynamic 4K. Dude, look at Miles Morales. Okay? Dynamic 4K, 60 FPS, and the game looks freaking phenomenal. There's nothing wrong with dynamic 4K. See, that's the thing I notice with a lot of people with this generation is that they're looking at ray tracing, expensive, taxing hardware, you know, technology, very expensive, very taxing on the CPU and the GPU. Thank you so much for the $1. Very, very taxing. But people are just on this whole narrative. And of course, the PS5 secret sauce apparently is the whole DLSS, right? You know, the super sampling technology where it can take something that's 1440p and make it look better than native 4K. 4K is expensive. Ray tracing is expensive. Okay, both of those technologies are very, very expensive in order to implement into a game and to get the game to run at a stable frame rate and everything like that. So a lot of people are getting choked up and yoked up on resolution. Me, I'm aiming for the FPS. That's where it's at. As long as the game is running smooth and it's not dropping frames. And I've seen a lot of older games or whatever that's running on PS5 a lot better than the Series X. And here's another deciding factor. This is a third-party game, okay? And a lot more people bought this for PS5. You know why? Because of the freaking controller. And long gone are the days where, at least from the 1X to PS4 era, where a lot of people like me bought the 1X version because obviously it looks the best and it plays better than the PS4 version, and close to the end of the life cycle of the PS4 Pro and the 1X. That narrative was freaking out the window because here's the deal. Here's the thing. Here's the 411. A lot of third-party games apparently plays better on PlayStation 5. And this is the system that they were saying that was really, really weak. But you got to understand, there are reports saying that Assassin's Creed Valhalla looks and plays slightly better on the PlayStation 5. Why is that, Marlon? Why is that? Well, ask Ubisoft. Why? Okay? And I know a lot of people automatically is going to say, well, it's a 12 T-flop system. You need to throw that 12 T-flop because it does not come down to the T-flops. It comes down to what the developer or developers is going to be able to achieve on set hardware. That's really what it boils down to at the end of the day. So don't fool yourself, because a lot of people nowadays, they're going to be picking up the PS5 version, or they're going to pick up the Series X version, maybe because they love the way how the controller feels. But I think the deciding factor here for a lot of people is the DualSense controller. The DualSense, oh, I love the way how the DualSense controller feel. I love the haptics. I love the adaptive triggers. I just love it, man. I just love how when I'm firing the gun, it makes me feel like I'm actually firing a real gun. That's just that. Those are the type of things now that I'm actually hearing. But who cares at the end of the day? Buy whichever version you're going to buy and be happy. So I'm just going back on old narratives that people was running with. Oh, yeah, I'm going to be buying all my third-party games on the Series X. No, you don't necessarily have to buy all of them on there. You could buy them on the PS5 because maybe the PS5 version might be more superior. And normally, study shows, and this is my study that I've been doing over the years, all right, because I've been gaming a very, very long time, since some of y'all wasn't even born yet. But I'm going to tell you this right now. A lot of people are going to flock to the more superior version. That's just the way it is. So if the Series X version is going to be more superior, some people generally don't care. Some people are going to be like, you know what? I'm going to buy the PS5 version because of the DualSense controller and because of the way it makes me feel when I play set game. That's really what it boils down to. So that DualSense is a game changer, is a deciding factor in people purchasing certain games for set platform. Okay, so just wanted to kind of give you guys a heads up and everything like that. Not only that, but because of the better load times as well. You got to look at the load times. You got to look at the IO throughput. You got to look at the architecture, because both systems have different architectures. Okay, so you got to look at that as well, because the PS5 supposedly have a faster SSD than the Series X. So there's a lot of different deciding factors that plays into that role of purchasing a third-party game on set machine. That's just the way it is. So you kind of have to understand that. Okay, it's just two different animals here with the same objective, right? And it's to give gamers the best experience, the best value for the money. Okay, that's really what it boils down to at the end of the day. So for a lot of people, they're going to go with the PS5 version because it's going to be a lot faster when it comes to loading times, and they love that the haptics, and they love the DualSense controller and everything like that. So just thought that I would actually put that out there for you guys. All right, so let's go ahead here, guys, and let's talk about the PS5 system software update. Okay, and we're going to talk about this right now because a lot of people have issues with their PS5, including me. I had issues. I had to return mine today. Okay, and a lot of people want answers because they want to know what the heck is going on with the PS5. And some people are saying that the PS5 shuts off, it don't come back on, it's completely bricked. Some people are saying, like for me yesterday, my PS5 just shut down yesterday. It was a black screen. It was audio issues. It was making a loud buzz noise and everything like that. So clearly something is wrong with mine in particular. I know some people have other issues as well. And so Sony just silently rolled out a system software update, and they just basically said that the software update is going to improve system performance. Okay, it's just going to improve system performance. And I know some people are saying that this could be fixing the rest mode issues. This could be fixing the download queue issues, especially signing into Call of Duty Cold War. There's a lot of issues surrounding Call of Duty Cold War, like it's playing the PS4 version instead of the PS5 version. It's, oh my God, it's insane. You know what I'm saying? And so hopefully this system software update irons out at least the Cold War stuff, at least the Miles Morales stuff, at least minimum the Godfall stuff. You see what I'm saying? And just kind of leave us with, the buzz and noise. I don't know what's going on with that. Hopefully Sony can come out and talk about that in capacity and sort of kind of give us a little bit of insight. So yeah, if you boot up your PS5, I don't know, some of you guys are probably at work right now, but whenever you get home, or if you're already home, you should already know about the system software update. And hopefully this actually irons out the kinks when it comes to rest mode, playing Miles Morales, and of course Call of Duty Cold War. You can't sign in. There's issues going on with that. Rich from Review Tech USA, he was having some issues signing into his Activision account on his PS5. I guess it wouldn't let him. There's downloading issues. I mean, there's so many freaking issues going on right now that a lot of people are just bringing up. There's so many videos online about the PS5. Like I said, my whole Godfall video that I uploaded, I know a lot of people was thinking that I was just clickbaiting, or no, I wasn't clickbaiting at all. My PS5 did not come back on. When I push that power button, when I plug everything out and plug everything, that thing did not come back on. Okay? So in that spare moment of time, I was like, wait, what the heck? My console is freaking done. Then it came on. And then it was rebuilding, in the process of rebuilding the system. Then it shuts off again, right? Then it was making this loud freaking noise. Then it blacked out, okay, with the HDMI. Then I wasn't getting no freaking audio from it. So my system clearly, a lot of things was actually going on with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just what to do, man. I hard reset it. I deleted everything off my system, and there were still issues. You know what I'm saying? Still issues. Still was making that loud freaking buzzing noise It was freaking ridiculous, you know. But what am I supposed to do? What can I do? What's going on, Beast CZ? How you doing, man? Appreciate the love, appreciate the support. Jersey Giovanni with the 5 says the system would still have issues if it was delayed. I mean, that is true. That is true. I mean, that is true. I mean, because at the end of the day, like I said before, there's nothing you could do about launch systems. That's going to keep on happening. Okay. Launch systems are 99.9%. There's a 99.9% chance that you're going to have some sort of issue with it. Now, I know some people don't have any issues, and that's fine. But for the mass, they always run into some type of issues. It's just electronics. It's technology. That's just how it is. Even with these new iPhones, I mean, it's something bound to freaking happen. And the sad part is that you can't get your hands on the PS5. You can't. It says, did you return it? Heck yeah, I freaking return it. You kidding me? I recorded a second video and I uploaded it to freaking Twitter. And you guys don't believe me? Okay, let me pull this up for you guys, because y'all don't believe nothing I tell y'all. Y'all sitting here thinking I'm just making up stuff and all of this type of stuff. Listen to this. Wait, hold on. Let me do this real quick. Hold on. I recorded it on my phone last night and this morning too. So I have separate videos of this thing. And when I tell you it's loud, bruh, it's freaking loud. Like it's look how the lady ripped the box, bruh. Look how the lady ripped the box. I'm not even capping on this one. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? I returned it and she literally ripped the box. I was so freaking pissed. I was like, well, I know I'm returning it, but dang, lady. She ripped the box. She's like, oh yeah, you know, it's going back far away. It's going far away. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. Look at this. Ripped. She ripped the freaking box when I was returning it. I'm like, wow, lady. I was so freaking gentle with this joint. And you just, she just mean mugged that PS5. She was like, man, look, this joint is a piece. She was like, look, this thing ain't working. I'm going to manhandle this thing. You know what I mean? All right. So let me let y'all hear this real quick. This is what my PS5 was doing. This morning. Oh, wait. Hold up. Y'all hear that? No joke. That is ridiculous. Try streaming with that. Yeah, loud. It got really freaking loud, bruh. Really loud. That's loud. Y'all think I'm playing? Loud. Sound like a refrigerator.
Definitely returning this.
It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Extremely loud. Yeah, so I had to return it, man. Things sound like a freaking sound like one of them old AC units. Sound like a refrigerator. Them old fridge from way back in the day, from 20 years ago, where you know the freaking motor is going out. Had to return that joint, man. You kidding me? I had to return that joint, you know, but hey, I'm out of a disc-based version. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. We got a digital here. We good. We Gucci. Yeah. You need a haircut? You need a shape up? That joint was mad. Like, you put a disc in there. I'm like, dang. I'm telling y'all, man, crazy. But hey, unfortunately for me, that's what I had to deal with. Sound like a generator. Off the rip. The Xbox is fine. The Xbox is fine. Look. Grab them clippers and get going, man. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know how we get down. Let's get hyped. Let's get lit. We out here. KC with the 10 says I'm a day one PS5 owner. No issues as of yet. No black screen, no buzz noise, no overheating, etc. I've been playing Spider-Man 2K COD and Second Son on this. No matter what system you buy, get a warranty. Hey, man, you already know what it is, bruh. You already know what it is. And like I said, on the one that I got from GameStop, that has warranty, 2-year warranty, but it's not like they can replace it because ain't no PS5 to replace it with. Think about that. Ain't no PS5 to replace it with. So there you go. So if your PS5 breaks on you right now, you just crap out of luck. I mean, there you go. You know, he says you have a bad chance to get bruh. Hey, man, it sound like a lawnmower. Hey, what to do? And you know, you got to also think about this too. There's a lot of carriers like FedEx, UPS. They literally drop the box too. You got to also remember too. And my PS5, when it came, it didn't come in no cushion or anything like that. It didn't have like bubble wrap around it. It was just in the box. And then when I took the box out of it, like it had some dents on the side of it and everything like that on the actual PS5 box. So who knows? FedEx, they don't freaking care. I used to work for FedEx, like ground and stuff like that. They'd sit there and throw your freaking package, bro. Literally throw your package. And I'm like, what type of crap is this? People spend their money. And because yo lazy behind, don't want to go up to the door and knock on the door and ring the doorbell and have the customer come out and sign for the freaking package. You're just going to drop the freaking box on the freaking ground. What if it was your freaking package? What if it was your freaking PS5? I think they dropped the freaking PS5, bro, and something shifted in the PS5. Maybe the freaking maybe one of the cables, or maybe something went off track or something like that for it to be that freaking loud. Because when you put the game in there, the sound intense, the sound start rising even freaking more. So they probably dropped the box or something like that. UPS, they do it too. FedEx, they do it too. DHL, they do it. Amazon even do it too. Sometimes Amazon be very courteous, but most of them couriers and stuff, they be dropping your freaking packages and everything like that, tossing it over the freaking fence. Like back in the day, this was years ago, but this was like 10 years ago, back in the 360 PS3 era. And I used to get review copies from different companies and such. And they send me a copy of Need for Speed. I forgot which one of the Need for Speed games it was. And I emailed back the PR lady and I said, hey, man, I'm still looking out for the review copy. She said, yeah, UPS is supposed to drop it off today. And she even sent me tracking information and everything like that. Long story short, I check my front door, no freaking package. I go out to the side where the patio is, right? To the patio. Mind you, I don't go out to the patio like that unless I'm barbecuing and everything like that. And tell me why this freaking UPS driver sit there and toss my freaking game over the fence. And it was on the ground for days. It was on the ground, got rained on and everything. And I didn't thought to check my patio. Didn't thought to check my patio because I'm in my house. And I'm thinking like, bruh, like what the heck is actually going on? This fool threw my freaking package over the freaking fence. Because his lazy behind, you know, wanted to have a shortcut. He wanted to have a freaking shortcut. I'm like, bruh, you getting over $100,000 a year. You getting paid over $100,000 a year to sit here and football my freaking package? Does my package look like a football to you? You see what I'm saying? I should report your behind so you can get fired. You see what I'm saying? I ain't the one for people to lose their jobs and everything like that. But if you gonna sit here and throw my freaking package like that, like it's a freaking football, like you Randy Moss or something, like you freaking Drew Brees or something, like you Tom Brady or something, like we got a freaking problem, like you McNabb or something, bruh. I was so freaking pissed. I'm like, wow, really? But that's what people do. That's what people do, bro. They don't freaking care unless it's different. And don't get me started on the post office. Don't get me started on the freaking post office. That's the worst, bro. The post office is the worst. Post office is the worst. You don't want to get anything shipped from the post office. Like, I'm telling you right now, because the post office, they're the next ones. Sometimes your stuff don't even arrive. You know what I mean? Like, they crazy, man. Crazy. KC Line with the 5 says FedEx throws your box before it gets on the delivery truck. Exactly. I used this. Hey, see, we got some FedEx guys up in here. I'm telling y'all, man, ain't no joke. I'm not just saying it to make y'all laugh, but it's the truth. They throw them freaking boxes. And who knows, maybe see PS5 and stuff like that. They should have a fragile sticker on there. Okay. They should have a fragile sticker on any sort of electronic, because if you throw something down in the truck or throw it on the freaking ground, maybe it's too heavy, you just got lazy and you just drop the freaking package on the freaking ground. Come on, man. Anything can break inside the PS5. Anything can shift. You see what I'm saying? Maybe the disk drive, maybe the gear inside the disk drive that actually, the motor that actually spins the disk, maybe that gets off track some type of way. You never know what can go down with electronics, bro. Like, this is just what it is at the end of the freaking day. There's no real way around it. Jeffrey says they just mad that they didn't get a PS5, so they taking it out on everyone because they have to deliver them. Hey, I understand that. You saw that that tweet that FedEx driver wrote on the Series X box, and he said that it was so funny. He said that PlayStation is better than Xbox on the box. I don't know if you guys saw that tweet that I tweeted out. This was like a while back. This was like a little bit before the PS5 came out. And he said that yeah, PlayStation is better than Xbox. I'm like, wow. It says UPS drivers can make $100 grand over a year. Look, I used to work for FedEx. Okay, I used to make close to about 30 grand a year being a part-time driver. Okay, and the full-time FedEx drivers make close to they top out at about close to 60 grand. Okay, so yeah, UPS get paid way more money. I know a man back in the day, and we used to work on the same route and everything like that. And this older guy, he showed me his paycheck. Like, he makes about $130,000 a year, but he's been there for years though. He's been there for over 20 something years. And yeah, them boys are paid. Them boys in brown, them boys are paid. But you gonna work, boy. You gonna work. You gonna pop some sweat. You gonna work. You gonna work. Believe that. You gonna work. He's been there for 20 something years, and he would always tell me, man, don't come like me. Try to leave FedEx. Try to do something else with your time. I remember those struggle days for me, man, because I wasn't making no money, and they would literally run me into the freaking ground. So you can imagine overtime for him and everything like that. A lot of freaking money. Especially around the holiday times. A lot of money when he hits overtime. They don't like when he does overtime because he be ranking in the freaking dough. Like, trust me, 120 grand a year. Whew, I wish. I literally wish. I'll tell you that one. All right. Target. It was from Target. All right. So let me go. All right. So let's go ahead here, guys, and bleed over into our next topic here. So we're going to talk about Alana Pierce. And I know a lot of people don't like Alana Pierce and everything like that because they're saying that she's this and that, but give credit where credit's due. You know, she made it big time. Actually, you know, when she was working with IG and then Rooster Teeth, and then I think, I forgot the other place that she was at. But anyways, she got a new job. She got a new freaking job working at Sony Santa Monica as a video game writer. And that is huge because, hey, man, maybe she get to see what's going on with God of War and everything like that. But yeah, she got a job as a video game writer at Sony Santa Monica. That is huge. Getting a job at Sony, that is huge, man. That is really freaking huge. So I wish her all the best. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, we get to find out what's going on with God of War. But that's huge, man, that she's a writer now, a video game writer for Sony Santa Monica. And I know a lot of people are like, well, maybe she's going to be helping with, God of War Ragnarok, but we'll see what happens. But that's a huge move, working at IGN and then working at Rooster Teeth. And then now she's at freaking Sony. You know what I'm saying? That's huge, man. Working your way up, man. So kudos to Alana Pierce, man, for making it. That's good, man. That's really good. I'm actually happy about that and everything. So, all right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and we're going to bleed over into our next topic here, guys. And this is no surprise at all, considering that we're living in a pandemic right now that can't seem to go away because people don't want to follow the rules. They still want to dab up each other and act like everything is all good and everything is gravy and all that. Yeah, you keep thinking. You need to keep thinking. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead here and talk about this. So Microsoft expects that the Xbox Series X and S supply shortage to continue until April 2021. So yeah, if you're trying to find a Series X or a S, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be extremely hard for the next 6 months. You see what I'm saying? And this is kind of crazy right now because that's pre-summer before you can get your hands on a Series X or a S. Obviously, it's going to be probably in and out. Some retailers are saying they only got like wave 1 of pre-orders. You know what I'm saying? That's all they got from Microsoft. The shipments from Microsoft, it's been spotty. Some stores are only getting like 3 or 4. Some stores are probably getting like maybe 5 or 10 at the most. But yeah, Microsoft is saying that all the way until April is going to be tough, or close to summer of next year is going to be tough. I'm telling you, this pandemic is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? And let me say this right now. As an owner of a Series X, I'm going to tell you, I have no problems with my Series X. No problems at all. It's running smooth. Everything is fine. I turn it on. It works. No problems at all. You know what I'm saying? So I can't sit here and say, oh, yeah, I'm having a lot of issues with it. No, I have no issues with my Series X. And I think Microsoft, only thing that the Series X needs is just freaking games, bruh. Just games. So it's a well-built machine. You know what I'm saying? I can't speak on the S because I don't have an S, but I don't see no reports of people saying that, the S is giving them issues or anything like that. But man, supply shortage until April of next year or close to summer of next year. Yeah, man, no surprise because of COVID and all that. But hey, what can we freaking do? What can we freaking do? Like I said, all Microsoft needs right now is more games. And we know the games are coming. We're just going to have to be patient and wait until that actually happens. All right. So with that being said, $5,000 for a PS5, you be crazy enough. You'll be insane to sit there and buy a PS5 for $5,000. You'll be insane to spend $2,000 on a PS5. You know what I'm saying? But hey, people can't wait. People can't wait. Like I said, your best bet right now is going to be Sony Direct. Your best bet right now is going to be Sony Direct. If you can wait it out, if you can be patient and everything, your best bet right now is going to be Sony Direct. No, not even Walmart, because Walmart, every time when Walmart gets stocks of PS5, guess what happens? Guess what happens, people? Guess what happens? You get kicked out of the freaking cart. You get kicked out of the freaking cart before you even get ready to even check out. Oh, bye. Somebody stole your PS5 out of your cart. That's what just happened. So your best bet right now is Sony Direct. I'm just going to keep it real with you guys. I'm going to keep it 100 with you guys. That's going to be your best bet. Okay. So, and then of course, them bots, which is so freaking annoying. So freaking annoying. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Stop being selfish. People out here flexing 40, 50 PS5s. Like, seriously, bro. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing with your life? You know what I'm saying? That you need that much PS5 for yourself so you can resell it and make a profit off of it. Man, this stuff needs to stop. It's ridiculous. But Sony Direct, keep checking, guys. Keep refreshing, because that's where the digital PS5 came from, Sony Direct, and they ship fast. If you have a PlayStation Plus account, make sure you sign into Sony Direct. Make sure you sign in, and make sure you have the PS5 that you really, really want already up there, ready to go. So that way, when it's in stock, you can check out and you're good to go. All right. So I'm telling you, Sony Direct is going to be your best bet. All right. So let's go ahead here, guys, and let's bleed over into our next topic at hand. And my Bethesda. And see, this is the type of stuff. That's why I say it's not good to be a fanboy, because you have all these people that was saying that, oh yeah, the PS5 is done for now because, you know, Microsoft has acquired ZeniMax and Bethesda, and all the games and everything is going to be on there, which is good for Xbox. But here's the crossroads to this situation now. Microsoft wants Bethesda games to be first or the best on Xbox, obviously, because they said they spend $7.5 billion on that freaking deal. So you doggone right. Obviously, all the Bethesda games are going to be first on Xbox, or the best version that it can possibly be on Xbox, right? Just like with Sony, with a lot of third-party games right now, it's always like Call of Duty is always first on PlayStation, right? And of course, you get like certain incentives and everything like that. But they're saying that they're not planning. They are not planning on pulling all Bethesda content from rival platforms. So that simply means that future Bethesda games are going to potentially be on PS5. You know, we already know that Deathloop and what's the other game? Deathloop and Ghostwire Tokyo is coming to the PlayStation 5 still, because all of that actually happened before that deal. And I don't think the deal is going to close out until February or March of next year, before that deal is fully inked. So yeah, Microsoft is saying that they're not trying to pull away Bethesda games from rival right now. They're rival companies, right? Which is Nintendo and Sony. So yeah, this seems to indicate that we could be getting, you know, more Bethesda games in the future on the PS5 or on the, you know, a Nintendo Switch Pro or whatever the case may be. Thank you so much for that $2 donation here. Machiavelli says, I got my PS5 $800 later. I'm so sorry, man. I'm literally so sorry about that. Make sure you guys hit that like button, man. We out here. We're lit. Let's go. Let's go. $800. I understand, man. Look, I totally understand. I totally get it. For a lot of people right now, it's tough. It's literally tough. But what can we do? You know what I'm saying? What can we freaking do right now? All we can do is be our best and be on our best behavior when it boils down to it at the end of the day. That's all we can do. You know, and just wait our turn and everything like that. Wait our freaking turn. That's all we could do. You know, but I hope all is well with everyone. And, you know, this is going to be a very, very interesting situation here, because at least for a lot of people. And like I said, I have a digital PS5 and everything like that. And it's not making any noise. There's no problems with it or anything like that. So just wanted to kind of highlight that for a lot of you guys. As far as gaming goes, like I said, there are certain games that I don't necessarily have on the digital, because I already got it on this. So that's just my dilemma right now. But hey, we're gonna make do with what we have and everything like that. But hey, there you guys go. So any questions that you guys have, feel free to drop it on me and everything like that. PS5 future gaming, yeah, everything is sold out right now, man. So it's gonna be tough. It's literally gonna be tough. Since thought it was, hey, it's already got sent back, bro. I returned it today, Swa. I returned it today. So there you go. Says, hi, Marlon. This isn't a fair. Amazon selling PS5 at $1,300. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's the reality. That's the reality. My digital doesn't arrive until December 15 in New Zealand. I'm so sorry about that. Are you still getting the disc? Of course. Yeah, we already lit on that. We already lit on that, man. It says, when are you going to be getting a... We already lit on it, you know. We already got a green light on it, so I'm not necessarily worrying. It says PayPal refunds your money with a faulty eBay deal. Hey, that's a good thing. It says, how much is the digital after taxes? $432. Depending on your state, $432. It all depends. It says it's not making no noise because it's broke. That's funny. It says, how is COD? COD is fine. It says, Marlon, I bought my PS5, but I hope it don't have any issues. You should be fine, man. Just think positive. You should be fine. It says, Marlon, will the demand for PS5 go down? No, it's going to increase because a lot of people that wanted a PS5 this year couldn't get one at launch. So it's going to bleed over, and some people ain't getting their shipments till next year. So yeah, most definitely. People bugging out, buying a console for $5,000. Yeah, that's a lot of money, man. That's a lot of money. Oh, bro. It's all good, man. We all good. We still got to, we are Gucci when it comes to it. So I'm not worrying right now. We're lit, man. They can't stop us. It says you should do a stream helping people to buy PS5s. Yeah, I've been hearing that. Let's see here. Launching day finally. Okay, for Globe. Yeah, I think tomorrow it launches in the UK, right? Let's see here. Better PS5 digital, more safe than a disc. Hey, there you go, man. There you go. It says, when will Sony go live? That's the thing, man. Make sure you're following Wario64. He keeps up with all that stuff. People need to understand that Sony announced a lot of PS4 games that haven't come out yet. Yeah, most definitely, sir. Most definitely. It says it's not Sony's fault. It says a patch was released today for PS5. Yes, sir. It says, Marlon, have you heard from Do It for the blog guy? No. Let's see here. Bought a PS5 for $900 in Canada. Yeah, I feel you on that. Man. Feel you on that. Restock in January. Oh yeah, of course. There's gonna be a little bit more stock to go around. It says they are millionaires. That's why they don't care about the price. Yeah, some people got money like that. I ain't got money like that to sit there and spend that type of bread. I don't. You see what I do? I don't have that type of paper to go around. And of course, out of stock. I'm telling you guys, you know how long I've been waiting in this thing to see what's going on? Out of freaking stock. Out of stock. You see? So your best bet is going to be PlayStation Direct. Your best bet is going to be PlayStation Direct. That's going to be your best bet. Make sure you're always on PlayStation Direct if you want to snag a PS5. Like I said, they're probably going to have, you know, a disc-based version, but we'll see on that front. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that's literally what's going to go on. Let's see here. I got day one pre-order. That's good, man. That's good. It says add to cart. Let's see here. It says, bro, did you play 2K21? Nope. I haven't played 2K21 at all. Let's see here. I heard some good stuff about it though. It says, Marlon, you won't buy a PS5 again. Oh, we Gucci, man. We Gucci. It's all good, man. I'm not worrying about it. It is what it is. Stuff happens. What are you gonna do? It says, Marlon, you get into the AMD cards. Hopefully, I need to upgrade I need to upgrade our PC. So that's gonna cost me a lot of money. It says maybe make donation goals to get back your games on digital. We'll see. It all depends on what people want. I'm not gonna stress it. You know, if people want to donate, they donate. You know, they know the situation. There's a lot of games, like I said, that's on disc that I don't have. I don't have Demon Souls in digital. I don't have Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War digital. I don't have Miles Morales digital. So if people want me to stream those games, yeah, there you go. So I'm not asking, you know, people want to donate, they'll do it. It says, will you stream games today? I don't know what type of games y'all want me to stream. What type of games y'all want me to stream? It says, what happened to you? It says, what happened? You had to send. Yeah. I had to return it to Target. My disk drive PS5. I don't know what type of game y'all talking about y'all want to see, but that's the reality. Yeah, Sony will go live again. Just keep checking. Keep checking throughout the day. Keep, you know, check all of this week. They're supposed to be going back live. That's gonna be your best bet. Says, hi Marlon, hope you're doing well. And it's kind of crazy. I'm doing okay, man. God bless. It's kind of crazy because now you got a result to get in PlayStation cards now. Now, because you have an all digital system, you got to make sure you get PlayStation gift cards, not PlayStation Store cards, so you can buy your digital games. It says Spidey versus Demon Souls versus Legions. I don't have Legions. I have Astro Playroom. It says go to PSU site. They have a new Cyberpunk gameplay. Yeah, I saw that. It says one console will have issues. Of course, man. What to do? It says, have you tried? No, I don't have Sackboy. It says, Marlon, when Amazon will send cheap price. Yeah, it's going to be a while on that one. It says, you can use credit cards. Yeah, you can, but I don't really trust that, you know, all the way. Considering what's going on, all type of scam and frauds, you know. How did it... Man, it just start getting loud, sound like an old refrigerator, sound like an old AC unit, and then it start blanking out and all type of stuff, man. Black screen, no audio. Yeah, so it is what it is. What to do, man? What to do? That's just how it is. Yeah, from Target. It says Marlon, who is fault for increasing the price? Them scalpers, man. What's my net worth? I don't have a net worth. I ain't got that type of bread, man, to have no net worth. You know what I'm saying? We trying to make it. We ain't got that type of money to have no net worth. Net worth is for millionaires, multimillionaires. I ain't got that type of money. Says, so Marlon, what you got your money back? Yeah, but they gave me cash instead of freaking, you know, on my card. And my card down here, they don't have my bank down here. So my bank is from I wouldn't say my hometown, but my bank is all the way out there in Texas. And yeah, they gave me cash back because they couldn't put the money back on my card or the original method of payment. So yeah. So some of y'all Gucci right now. Y'all Gucci. Y'all got y'all systems working. So y'all Gucci, man. It says, how's the haptics on Astros? Insane, dude. Insane. You feel everything. You feel everything. It says PS5 sound like grandma's. Oh my god. Play Watch Dogs Legion. I don't have Watch Dogs Legions. If y'all want me to, I'm telling you, I don't have the money right now to be buying everything digital. So if y'all want me to play or stream a certain game, y'all know what y'all need to do, man. I'm not going to stress about it. I am not going to stress about it. It is what it is. It says, seeing Godfall get mixed. Man, that Godfall is amazing. Don't listen to freaking reviews, man. Don't listen to that mess. Don't listen to that. Don't listen to what they talking about. Talking about Godfall is garbage. Everybody has their own opinion, but don't listen to that mess. Well, the physical you know, PS5 that I had and everything like that, you know, got messed up. So, and you know, they be misdelivering stuff as well. Like, it's all type of stuff, and I had to deal with that crap. You know what I'm saying? Like, just having that fear of, oh, you deliver it to the wrong freaking house. You know, and then when it finally gets here, it's broken. It's like, what the heck? The freaking PS5 is broken. I don't know, man. You can't do nothing with that PS5. You can't even keep it for yourself. You can't even sell it to nobody because it's broken. You go drop it off at the wrong house. Then when you finally deliver it, it's done. It's a piece of garbage because you throw it on the freaking ground. Lord. Play Astro Playroom. Because it's digital, right? It's all good, man. It's all good. It says, hey, your Xbox Series X is fine. Let's get on that. Get on that. I know. Series X is fine, man. Series X chilling. Yeah, they be throwing PS5s, bro. They be throwing PS5. Do you have coverage? Coverage of what? That's all they be doing is throwing freaking PS5s, bro, and misdelivering packages. And what's going on is some people order a digital and end up getting a physical from Sony. That is good, right? You pay $400 for something and then you end up getting the more expensive version. So there you go. It says my man has one love and it's PlayStation. Enrique. It says, Marlon, can you play Falconer on Series X? Wait, is that on Game Pass? I haven't checked. I think so. It says the haptic feedback is impressive. Yes, sir, it is. AY, what's going on, man? Appreciate the love. Says, I have breaking news. Jeff Keighley on Twitter announces that Konami posts something about Silent Hill for PS5. Yeah, I believe it when I see it. Hopefully the rumor is true. That Roberto Serrano was saying that it's going to get revealed at the Video Game Awards. We'll see. It says Walmart restocking. No, on the 25th, day before Thanksgiving, for Series X and S and PS5s as well. You have a warranty from GameStop. Hey, man, it is what it is. It says there are several videos already of people purchasing the PS5 only to break it. Are you serious? That's stupid. I have digital PS4 games. Yeah. It says what happened to PS5? PS5 is literally back to where I got it from. Black screen, very loud, and yeah, no audio. It goes in and out. It says those pics of scalpers you tweeted, man, it's ridiculous, bro. PS5 Pro Bug Snacks is free on PS Plus. Yeah, there's a lot of free stuff on PS Plus. Let me see in the chat right now how many of you guys don't have a PS5. How many of you guys don't have a PS5? Let me see in the chat. Oh, Dan, it's all good, man. We're trying to make do, man. God bless you, though. Blessings, man. It says, you think you will show any new God of War footage? Let's see here. So a lot of people got their PS5s. So almost all of you guys got your PS5s. Okay. That's cool, man. That's cool. That's good, though. That's good that you got your PS5s. A lot of people got their PS5s. Some people are saying no, but it's a small selection of people that are saying no, that they don't have their PlayStation 5s, which is understandable because of what's going on right now and everything. But hey, I get it. I understand. It says day 6 with no PS5. I understand. I have one digital. Okay, I understand that. You know, people have what they have and everything like that. I totally understand. I totally get it. Like I said, join the crew. Join the crew. Join the crew. Some people saying the 19th. So that's cool, man. That's cool. Some people saying the 19th and everything like that. That's understandable. That's cool and everything. It says, do you still have the... Yes, I have the digital. Sorry, I'm like, oh, it's okay, bro. No PS5. I see a lot of people saying no, they don't have their PS5s. Right on. It's all good, man. Stream some games, man. You saw I streamed for 5 hours yesterday. 5 hours yesterday. My goodness. How many people you know is going to be streaming for 5 hours? 5 hours. That's like a part-time job. 5 hours. I literally 5 hours non-stop for 5 hours, and we streamed like 3 games yesterday. No cap. I'm being for real when I say that. Stream Series X 5 hours. It says I know some, but you see that here's the thing. A lot of people don't want I don't know, for some reason, like anytime anybody streams Miles Morales, for some reason people don't like that because they don't want to be spoiled, because some people don't have their PS5s yet. So it's all depends. I know Demon Souls will probably do well. I know that for sure. I know that for sure. I know that for sure. A lot of people, yeah, they'll accept the terms, man. They'll really accept the terms. Oh man, I appreciate that, PS5 Future. Yeah, I played Demon Souls yesterday for a very long time. It says everybody is streaming Demon Souls on YouTube. Play Godfall. Yeah, Godfall is amazing, but I know a lot of people probably won't watch that. I'm gonna do a poll. I'm gonna do a poll on the channel and figure out what people want to see. That's the best way to kind of gauge your audience, to figure out what they want to see or not. You know what to do. Get hype, man. We out here. Let's see here. Demon is crazy fun. Yeah, it is. Let's watch the PS5 reveal. You crazy. No PS5. I know a lot of you guys don't have a PS5, but it's all good. Enjoyed the stream yesterday. That's lit, man. That's lit. I'm happy to know that you enjoyed the stream yesterday. More Demon Souls. Let me see in the chat right now. How many of you guys want more Demon Souls? You guys want to see more Demon Souls? I'm getting better at the game, you know, because like I said, I haven't played that game in years. But yeah, seems like people love Demon Souls. Nope, it's not okay. I returned it. Yeah, see, look at the chat. Look at the chat. Everybody want to see Demon Souls. See, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it, man. A lot of you guys want to play want me to play. Very good stream yesterday. Yeah, the stream yesterday was lit. Stream yesterday was lit. Let's see. So plans for 2021. I have a lot of plans. New music dropping. We got our merch down in the description down below. PO box. I want to get a PO box so you guys can send me stuff. That's something I need to work on. How many of you guys want me to get a PO box? Let me see in the chat right now. How many of you guys want me to get a PO box? And what would you send me? I just want to know so I don't waste my time getting a PO box for no reason. What would you send me if I get a PO box? Because I don't want to necessarily get a PO box and waste my time spending money every month for it, and then I don't get anything sent. So what would you send me if I get a PO box? Because that's another request. We already did the merch, but that's another request. People asking me to get a PO box. So what would you guys send me? Oh Lord, boy, you know better than that. It says, why do you need a PO box? People want to send stuff, so that's what happens. They want to send you stuff and all of that type of stuff. It says, will you use your 3D headphones today with Demon Souls? Let me see in the chat right now. How many of you guys want me to use stream Demon Souls today and use my Pulse 3D headset? And here's the thing, I would have to stream off the PS5. So as long as you guys are okay with that, you guys know the audio on the PS5 is not great, but I'll probably stream off the PS5. We'll see. We'll see how I feel today. It's not going to be on my computer. It's going to be straight off the PS5. So you okay with that? Okay, it says I will watch your streams of Demon Souls. I know. Nah, you was perfect. Oh, thank you so much. I try to be. At least I try to be. It says Demon Souls, $70 I got, and Cold War. Hey, that's lit, man. Just kidding. A Series X. Okay, stream, bro. I like when you play. I like when you play it. Okay. I'll do it. Yeah. I'm working on an album right now that's supposed to be coming out either maybe sometime next year or year after that. I already have everything pretty much like panned out on how the songs are going to be, and everything like that. Just gotta, record everything and get everything done and everything like that. But yes, our album, that's one of the goals for next year. So don't know fully yet because obviously of what's going on right now. But yeah, gonna have a studio quality album that I'm gonna be dropping. So it's gonna be fire, man. It's gonna be fire. It says, will you stream? See, I can't do multiple streams. I'm not gonna be able to do multiple. But what I will do, because of the situation that I'm in right now, not having a physical streaming PS5. I don't have, like I told you guys, the only PS5 that I have that I can stream on my computer is a digital PS5. Okay. So there you guys go. How is the CX? The CX is fine. The CX is fine. Thank you for asking that. CX is fine. Says I'm working on a song again too. Okay, that's lit, man. That's lit. So you guys can only pick a game, one game, whatever game it is, only one game. It says, what happened to the Joy-Con boy? People just didn't want to support it. People just did not want to support it. And so, you know, it didn't really take off. You know, we were hoping that the Joy-Con boys community was going to embrace it, and it didn't take off. So that's that. So Demon Souls, right? It says, I beat Spider-Man. Start Demon Souls, stop playing Demon Souls to play Call of Duty. It's so hard. Yeah, it is. It really is. It says Godfall, please. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have a stream where I just do some Godfall for you guys. Hopefully you don't shut down this freaking PS5. But we're gonna do Demon Souls though. It says Marlon, you're such an awesome YouTuber. I thank you so much, man. All right, guys. So with that being said, thank you so much for the tremendous support. Thumbs up the like button if you do enjoy the daily show. We're going to be back on the grind again tomorrow with more daily news for you guys. And of course, we're going to have gaming live streams as well. More giveaways to come as well. So appreciate you guys for coming through today. Yeah, man, we had over 1,000 of you guys in here. That are normal amount of people. So I appreciate you guys, and spread the word on the channel, man. We're trying to hit 50K before the year is out. So I know we can do it. Love you guys, man. And get freaking hype. Get hype. Hey, I'm paranoid. I'm paranoid. I'm paranoid. Hey, love y'all, man. Be blessed. Be easy. We out of here.